What's going on, all of you outstanding Outriders? My name is William, the host of your anthem, and with Outriders releasing just around the corner on April 1st, I figured I'd put together a quick video of everything you should do before the game launches. Now you might be saying to yourself, what is there really to do before the game launches? Well, I've taken the liberty to break down the top 3 things you should be doing, and one thing you should really hold off doing until the game actually releases. However, of course, take all of this with a grain of salt. Everybody is different and everybody does things in a different way, but this video is for those who want to hit the ground on day one running. And if you haven't tried Outriders yet, or you're not sold on it, or if you haven't even played the demo, a card will appear right now with a video that I think will change your mind. But without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1, and this should go without saying, is to try all 4 classes and optionally level them up to level 7, the level cap for the demo. I will say without a doubt that the Outriders tutorial is a little long and tedious, and you don't really get to experience your class's full capabilities until level 7 when you've got 4 skills and you have to choose between 3 of them. To me, that's when you get the maximum flavor for all the classes, so in general, I would just say go on ahead and knock out all 4 classes and get them to level 7. It's really not all that hard, it's about an hour and a half, and yeah, you do have to go back through and replay a little bit of the story to get to level 7, but trust me, you won't regret it. Plus, if you want at launch to go back through and replay anything, or start a new character in general, there are 6 character slots. So go have a ball, enjoy yourself, and don't get locked down into any one class just yet. The second thing I recommend, and it's the only thing on this list that I truly tell everyone that they should be doing, is having a full inventory at launch, specifically having all blues in your inventory. Now you might be saying to yourself, why would I do that? Well, in the demo, there is a currency and crafting component cap, and once you hit that, you can't go over it. As of right now, we are not sure how much a difference everything is going to be, if those components at the end of the day are only going to equate to maybe crafting an epic piece of gear, or how everything is going to scale later on in the game. I'd say just do this to be safe than sorry. Once you hit your cap of everything, the currency and all the crafting materials, do not dismantle any more blues in your inventory. Instead, fill up your inventory on all 4 characters if you so desire, and wait until the game launches to dismantle or sell the items. That way, once the game launches and you're dismantling all this stuff, you'll have an extra healthy little boost of currency or crafting materials to use later on. And as the Outriders team has stressed over and over again, yes, everything from the demo will transfer over to the base game. Which then brings us to number 3 on this list, and really it's the last major thing you need to do before Outriders launches. That is, of course, to level up your world level tiers to the maximum cap. That way when the game launches, you maybe have to do a few small kills here and there, or maybe a quest, and you will already be over into that next world tier. Now sure, it doesn't take too long to level up the world tiers, but you know, it's just something else to do to make sure that you are ready day 1. Now that thing I mentioned at the beginning of the video that you really shouldn't do or don't need to do before launch is farm legendaries. When the demo had that legendary loot cave, I never really reported on it because, that kind of defeats the purpose and the fun of the game. Plus, you could get burned out if your RNGesus wasn't blessing you that day. And I get it. It is 100% human nature to do things efficiently with the least amount of effort as possible, or as quickly as possible. But honestly, you don't need to go do the captain farm, and you don't need to go defeat Gauss a bunch of times. Once the game launches and all the world tiers are available, you will be able to get legendaries far easier than you will in the demo. Plus, you'll have a chance for legendary armor to drop. Bottom line, please just have fun. Do the 3 things that I told you before. Don't just grind out those legendaries. It will not be worth it, I promise you. But those are my 3 tips and my 1 don't to do for the Outriders demo and before the game launches. As a quick heads up, this will probably be my last video until next week. I am officially moving to Texas from Alabama, so I have an 8-hour drive ahead of me plus a ton of moving to do, and I don't think my new office will be soundproofed before the game releases, so apologies if the audio quality will be a little different than it is right now. Lastly, I have been composing my thoughts on Anthem, and trying to put together one last good final goodbye to the game. And for those of you who were freelancers and really enjoyed Anthem, all I can say to you guys is Outriders is a great substitute. Genuinely, I didn't think I would enjoy the game, but the demo completely changed my mind. Now sure, the motif and the general art style isn't my thing, but it is more or less what we were going to get with Anthem next. Give the demo a shot, and at the absolute worst, it was free and something to do for an afternoon or evening for about an hour and 30 minutes. But anyways, what do you all think of Outriders? Are you looking forward to the launch? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and I will respond as always if there's conversational potential, and if I have the time in between now and the move. If you enjoyed this video and want to help the channel out, then please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and allows me to reach more Outriders just like you. I hope all of you outstanding Outriders have an absolutely awesome day as always, and I look forward to seeing each and every last one of you in the next video very soon.